Alright, hey YouTube. Hopefully this will be a pretty quick little video and the audio and everything will be good. Uh, Using a different camera this time, different phone really. Buck Knife Parabellum asked that I try to use my nicer camera for this. My main phone has a better camera, and so I've been using an old phone, so I didn't have to really worry about what's going on my new phone. Sorry, I'm getting a little rambly. This is going to be a quick little review of the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, the original 2.0 with the hinge trigger still, with the optics cut slide on it. The slide for this one is not the factory 4 1/4 slide for this. It's actually from a compact M&P, so it's the 4-inch barrel, and this is the full-size grip, so just a little bit of mix and matching going on. But I've had this gun for 4 or 5 years now, and it's been my daily carry that whole time. And as you can see, it's got a little rust on it from the sweat of the summers and everything being on it from carrying it all the time. Well, we'll get into all that, and I do have something on the way from Midway to help me clean that up, as well as the magazine. You see this magazine is marked with a 1. This is my first ever M&P mag for my first ever M&P, and you can see it's pretty good and rusted right now, so I got to get it cleaned up. This we'll start here. This is the Strike Industries +6 extension. Really like these. They work really well. I did try their pocket clip. Good lord, couldn't think of the name of it. That goes in this little screw hole here that holds this into place, and I really wasn't happy with that. It didn't hold this mag very well, and wound up actually getting ripped a little bit, at least for the way I carried it. It wasn't a bad made part, just wasn't what I was hoping it would be, so it didn't quite work for me. But yeah, so I carry this as my backup mag, and then 17 round standard mag plus 1 in the chamber. And now let's get to the gun. So I'm going to try to do this without bumping the camera. Like I said in the beginning, this is the 2.0 full-size frame with the compact optics ready slide. I do have a HoloSun 507C on here currently. This optic has done really well for me. Like I said, it's been on the gun the entire time I've had it, so 4 or 5 years now, carried every single day. When I say carried every single day, guys, this is one of the reasons it's rusted, and you can see like the paint and stuff down here on the grip, and all the scuffing and everything on the light and the optic itself, which honestly has fared quite nicely. But I carry this no matter what I'm doing. My buddy Level 1 Goon can attest, so can Buck Knife Parabellum. Wherever I'm at, whatever I'm doing, this gun's with me. If I'm crawling under a car, into a crawl space, whatever, gun's with me. Moving trees to clear land, gun's with me. And not just like in a bag, it's on my hip. For the last year and a half, I've been carrying with just a Bravo concealment outside the waistband holster. I had a RDR gear holster for a while, really liked that one, wound up cracking the bottom part of the plastic on that one, so I don't carry that anymore. Eventually I do want to get a different holster, I just can't quite settle on what, so that's kind of been pushed to the back burner. Overall, this has been a really good gun. M&Ps, if you don't know, if you haven't watched some of my other videos, are my favorite handguns by far. I'm very pleased with the reliability, the durability, just everything about them. The ergonomics are good. It does have a very aggressive grip texture, but as you carry it, it does get knocked down, and it's not nearly as aggressive as it is from the factory, but it still locks into the hand really nicely, which is one of the reasons I love it. I do like the slide serrations. They're very grippy. Even when the gun's wet, I'm wet, I can still get a hold of the slide, clear it, rack it, malfunctions, whatever I got to do. It still works for it. Never had an accuracy problem. I have hit at 100 yards with this gun, both using just the irons and the red dot, so I'm quite pleased with that. And yeah, the weapon light that I have on here is the TLR1 HL. I really like these stream lights. I haven't messed a whole lot with the Surefires, I've messed with some of the other more budget brands, and I really, just going by specs and price, I don't think you can really beat the TLR ones. This particular light is a little newer than the gun, but this gun has always had a TLR 1 on it, either the standard or an HL. Just whenever, I'm able to upgrade, my primary guns get the upgrade first, and then whatever was on them gets kicked down to the older generations. But yeah, the whole gun's held up really well for me. You can see it's still, see if you can see that, yeah, it's still a little wet from the last oiling I gave it. But like I said, I do have a blue ink pin coming in, so I can actually remove and seal this rust to protect the gun and keep it going for many more years to come, and countless hours of carry and all that. The optic here, like I said, is the Holosun 507C. You can see nice and dirty from being carried all the time. I do really like this optic. If I could do it over again, like buying the first optic, I wouldn't buy it again. Nothing against the durability or the quality of the optic. The only reason is I can get the 407C for usually about $100 less, and I don't use the circle reticle at all anymore. I thought I wanted it because, watching the videos and all that kind of stuff, there's good reason to have it, and there is good reason to have a circle reticle. But with my stigmatism and the way dots already look, it's too busy for me. So I wind up turning it off and just running the dot. And this is the 2 MOA dot. Yeah, 2 MOA dot on this one. And I really do enjoy it. It's a great optic. I would just save the $100 and buy the 407C. Right now, I am actually looking to do an optics upgrade for this one. And I want to get a closed emitter just because, like I said, I carry it every day, so you can see all the dirt and dust that gets built up in there. And that's just a week, well, not even a week, it's like 3 or 4 days since I cleaned the glass out, and it's already pretty dirty again. And it is a bit of a pain. It's, totally doable to clean the glass out of, on one of those. I just want something enclosed so it's a little bit easier. And right now, the front runner is looking like the Holosun EPS. So I think that's what I'm going to be getting probably next tax season for it. And then that optic will wind up going either on my shotgun or, set to the side for when I get my other M&P optics cut, or when I buy another optics ready M&P, whatever, comes first. Oh, sorry, bumping the tripod. But yeah, so that's just a quick little video on the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 and my kind of thoughts on it. And yeah, if you're looking for a good handgun, it's hard to beat these M&Ps. If you can find one on a good deal, especially, I know the police trade-in ones are often like $299, $99, but even the brand new ones aren't terribly priced. So yeah, hope this was helpful. Peace.